Hello to everyone and welcome to my channel. So I thought I'd create a video log for you and show you how I did Phoebe's beautiful look. So before I started filming, what I did was I just prepped her face by using micellar water and a cotton pad and just wiped her face, and then I put primer on. I used the Mecca Max All Day Everyday Primer, which is really lovely and smooth and it glides lovely. So after doing that, then I went over her eyelids with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Ivory, just underneath her eye, just all over her lid and around her eyebrows. And then you see in the beginning of the video I just went with a white shadow, and now I'm going with a more bronzy shadow as my transition color. Yeah, so the eyeshadow palette I'm using in this video is by Chi Chi. It's called Celebrity Countess, Elegant and Timeless. It's a really lovely shadow and the pigments are so nice. I really love Chi Chi. I think they're fantastic and I think they're underrated. They're really, really good brand. So yeah, what I'm doing is I'm just putting that nice bronzy orangey color all over her lids and working that in basically everywhere while talking absolute crap. I don't know what we're talking about. And my face, oh my god, I'm not I'm like not wearing any makeup, but you know what, it wasn't about me, it's about Phoebe and making her look gorgeous, so that's the plan. Okay, so I've just grabbed a blending brush and now I'm working her outer corners with like a nice dark chocolate brown shadow. Really working that in the outer corner and in the crease as well. Yeah, really making that nice and smoky brown effect. Yeah, so the look we were going for was something like classy. It was her birthday that day and she was going out that night, but she didn't want anything too dramatic. So we thought we'd go for a nice like classy brown, like bronze and gold look. So that's what I'm giving her there. And we're talking to her boyfriend Steve, he's in the background. Yeah, forgive me, my head is in this video a lot, and that, I don't know what is going on with my hairline there, and we're having a couple of drinks too. Why not? Why not? It was her birthday. Okay, so I've just taken that that Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, I popped a bit on the back of my hand, and now I'm working that cut crease from the inner corner just over her eyelid, just halfway though. I'm just giving her a half cut crease because I didn't want to do anything too bold. Just make it nice and elegant, soft and warm. So the look we're going for was something warm. There's Steve. Yeah, so yeah, just cutting her crease nice and smooth. I'm using a concealer brush. I'm not sure the brand, sorry, but yeah. So what's coming up next? Okay, so I'm going with so I picked a different brush now, just a normal eyeshadow brush, a flat brush, and I'm just packing that gold, like a gold, really gold shimmery color on her lid and really packing that on. That gold shadow, I bought it overseas. It's from this brand called Miluka. I actually really like it. It's fantastic. Really good pigment, nice and strong. So yeah, just packing that in and making sure it's all perfect. I'm a huge perfectionist. Like, that's my one downfall, is is just being such a perfectionist. Oh yes, and the camera blurs a bit. goes soft, like out of focus, because I think because my bloody head kept going in the way. So once my head moves, it'll come back in focus. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, so I've just picked up that brush I used for the brown, the dark brown, and I'm just defining it, just making it a little bit, you know, a little bit darker, a little bit more defined, making those eyes pop, making that crease, that cut crease really, really shine. And yeah, blending it out a bit. So I started with the eyes first. I didn't, and then I go to her face, because I find that you know, if I did have any fallouts, I could just wipe it off. Okay, so now I'm using a brow gel, just clear brow gel. I think that one is Essence. Yeah, so with a disposable mascara wand and just fixing her brows. She had them tinted, so they looked lovely, and they were already done, so all I had to do was just pop on a little bit of brow gel and we're good to go. Okay, what's next? The wing. Out comes the wing. This is my favourite part. I love doing a wing, seriously. I take time on it though. Take a long time on it, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm a perfectionist, so yeah, they have to be perfectly symmetric. So Phoebe only wanted a small wing, so I thought, okay, so we'll start off really small and then we'll work our way up. She was telling me during this video that it's hard for her to do the wing, and I know for a lot of people it's hard to do a wing, but that just takes time, it takes practice. Yeah, I've been doing the wing for such a long time, like, wow, I've been wearing a wing since I was probably about 13. Yeah, which was a long time ago for me now, but yeah, I used to be really into like Egyptian culture and belly dancing and stuff, so yeah, I got that wing down packed, but still to this day, I still will take my time on it, you know. That's probably the longest, that's the longest task for me, in makeup wise. Yeah, so I'm still going, making it perfect, making it exactly the same as the other one, and yeah, I didn't do it too big, I did it nice and neat, and there we go, it's done. It's starting to come together. And what comes next? I think Phoebe is talking to Steve, telling him to change the music. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so just popped on a little bit of mascara. It's by Benefit. They're called the mascara. I love this mascara. It's amazing. I think it's called yeah, it's called They're Real by Benefit. Oh, so good. Yeah, just use a disposable mascara one again, a different one. Now I'm popping on her lashes. I use the Ardell Demi Wispies. I love them. I love those lashes. I think they're sexy and they're timeless. They're gorgeous. I'm just using the applicator as well. I bought that separately, and it's fantastic. Ardell, shout out. You know you want to sponsor. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, so popped on her lashes. Now I've just put a little bit of a color corrector under her eyes, because she was concerned about her dark circles. The color corrector I used is Color Click by Australis, and it's in the color Peach. So I just worked that under her eye, under her eyes, just a little bit. Now I'm mixing up her foundation. So I used two different foundations to get the perfect tone for her. I used I've used the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in the color Classic Ivory. I mixed that with Estee Lauder Double Wear. It's in a neutral color, 4N3 maple sugar. So, because I thought she was going to be a little bit lighter, but no, she's got quite a warm tone to her face. So after mixing those two, it was perfect. So yeah, so I used natural, what was it again? Oh sorry, I used classic ivory mixed with maple sugar. And yeah, so that's me just blending it out, making sure you can't see anything. Everything's beautifully blended. Okay, so I'm just blending her face and making sure that she's covered everywhere. Everywhere connects on her, you know, on her cheeks, on her temples, her ears, her neck. And just making sure that's just everywhere. She's covered everywhere. Okay, so what comes out next is the concealer, I think. Yes. So just that same concealer, Maybelline in Ivory. And yeah, just highlighting. So yeah, so just down the bridge of her nose, under her eyes, her chin, just the highest points of her face, and making sure that you know, we're making lovely facial structures happen in there. Okay, so you don't really see this properly, but I've just popped the Laura Mercier translucent powder under her eyes to bake. I'm only leaving that for a little bit to bake though, because we were going for a soft look and I didn't want it to be too harsh, so so I'm wiping that bake away. I only left it for like 5 minutes and then started to wipe away. Now I'm going over the top of her face with powder just to mattify a little bit. She doesn't have very oily skin, it's quite dry, so I didn't want to put too much powder on, just a nice balance, and just to help the makeup stay for as long as possible. Yeah, so now I've grabbed an angled brush and I'm going over the top of her, contouring her cheekbones, temples, around the top of her head and her jawline with this bronzer from Kylie Cosmetics. Oh my god, I love Kylie Cosmetics. Girl, if you don't have Kylie Cosmetics, go and get yourself some, because that shit is the bomb. Her stuff is freaking awesome. So okay, so with that bronzer, I just grabbed a little brush and just contouring her nose a little bit, and yeah, just warming up the sides of her face, just her cheekbones again with that bronzer. And that bronzer actually came with a highlighter next to it, so yeah, so I'm just highlighting her cheekbones, her temples, the highest points of her face, really, the bridge of her nose, and yeah, just just above her lip as well. Okay, so now I'm going in with the blush. It came from a Maybelline contour palette. Gosh, I really like Maybelline, hey. They're great. But I like this blush because it's like a nice rosy pink, and yeah, it's nice and warm. Okay, so grabbing that Chi Chi palette again, going in with that transition color I used in the beginning of the video. It's that orangey bronze color, and yep, just working that under her eyes, and then I go in with that dark brown, chocolate brown again, closer to the waterline. Yeah, just connecting everything and making sure everything's nice and smooth, and yeah, blending, blending, blending. Okay, so now I'm just, I've picked a really light white shimmer from the palette now, and I'm just working that in the arch of her brows. I think it's really important to do that. I find that it really just makes your like eyes pop, and yeah, it just really showcases your eyebrows so nicely. I also sort of swish it down underneath as well, just to clean up a bit. That's me smiling at the camera. I don't know what I'm saying there. So I also put that white shimmer in the inner corners, and just make her inner corners pop a bit. Not too much, just subtly, just subtle, because we're going for that classy, subtle look. Okay, so now I've picked a nude liner to go in her waterline, just to give her like a doll eye effect. And I've picked up that Benefit mascara, and I'm just popping that in her bottom lashes. Yeah, I accidentally got a little bit of mascara schmutz, so I had to get a brush and just fix that up a bit. It's okay, no harm done. Just fix her up a bit and she's good to go. Okay, so now we're up to the lips, the final stage. So I'm working a red liner in around her lips, and then I pick up this coral lipstick by L'Oreal Infallible. The lipstick is called Charismatic Coral, and I thought that really matched well with the makeup in her eyes, and yeah, it's really beautiful color on her. She really suits that orangey red. Very classy. And okay, so the final thing I do here is I just pop a little bit of concealer, just in the very center of her lips, just to make her lips look bigger. And that was the final look. And that's it. I also sprayed her face with the Urban Decay All Nighter spray, and that lasted all night. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my video, and stay tuned for more. Okay, bye.